Hello, this is me, Zahra, ex-Muslim, ex-Shia, and for my case, compelled because I don't know, I'm kind of not in my proper senses or something. So I to talk about my case. This is not because I want to tell my story, because I'm interested in myself. This is because I've been suffering, and um, sometimes it's very difficult to go out, even to a psychiatrist. And I don't have a car, and I have to call my brother who lives in another Emirates. And then fixing a time is difficult. Well, we went there, and we went to the psychiatrist. It was a struggle for me to go out and all this, right? So it's a struggle to even get up, make tea. And I wish I was in Karachi, like they could. Anyways, but UAE is helping me with the financial. Still, I did, when my brother had this fit, right, I put on a short video and I was trying to delete it, but I couldn't delete it or make it private. My brother Abbas Abdul Hussein suffering in the house. Someone asked what the F is, what's the context, and this is how they come. The rude comment, someone saying, as usual, her context, her content is, she's lying. So I guess I've changed the privacy thing, changed the public from privacy setting. I couldn't see my brother in this, and even now I can't, but I went there today and the video is right on my face. Someone saying that she's lying. I removed the rem- removed the comment, and her content in her content as usual lying. Right. So I don't think the sheikhs are my sheikhs are like this. Although I wasn't put in the jail for uploading this publicly. My brother having a fit in his house in the bathroom and his wife asking him, "What is wrong with you? What's happening at bus?" So another thing was that some years ago, before this, I was in a different area apartment. Um, Someone on Facebook who was in Dubai told me to get up and pray, go and pray namaz, meaning right my salah, and there's also. And then I was like, who are you to tell me I'm not feeling well? And I can't keep up with the timings. Like even here, you see, I may come at 10 o'clock, 9 o'clock, 8 o'clock. I mean, after, I have to wait after every, the noise or sound, all that is over. But I can't give you a certain time here, like a day before something, even maybe, maybe 45, I can't say, but not more than 45 minutes before or something, right? And I'm in my house and I'm doing my thing. It's not like, oh, I can go out like this. So okay, so, oh, what am I doing? So some years back, I'm not feeling well since year 2000. They make my mind flips and all this. So anyways, so I can't do this, right? I can't pray. And my Shia Islam and my Shia Islam, I was told that if you're not well, if you're mentally ill, and but it depends. I have to still ask. I didn't ask my religious scholar, Shia religious scholar, if we don't lose our mind, but we're really, yeah, should we pray Salah like 5 times a day or even 1 time a day? I couldn't pray, right? So this, even more so, and something is wrong with me. Has been chronic fatigue and all this. Um, Feeling guilty. So, okay, so on the Facebook Messenger in the Messenger. Facebook Messenger. I was like, oh, you're in Dubai and you are telling me, demanding, ordering me to pray namaz. That was Fajr time. I was like, I answered him. I saw it. He had sent me a message on Facebook Messenger. And I keep saying, don't send me private messages. I won't reply and all this, especially if you're a Pakistani or it doesn't have anything to do with any, human rights group or work or education or healing. So even then, the Pakistani sent me this message of who he was. And then he's telling me I look like a monkey. And he's called me to this. So I said, okay, show, if you've called me a monkey. I was told that in Dubai, you're not supposed to discriminate, like at least insult people at that time. I knew about this, and so I'm Emirati, and you're calling me a monkey, and you live in Dubai, and you're telling me, ordering me to pray. Moreover, you're calling me a monkey face, right? I said, I'm going to meet you, and why don't you meet me at the police station? So he said, yeah, I'm at this police station very far away from my home. So I had to, early morning after Fajr, after morning prayers, early morning prayers, I didn't even dress up. However, I went to that far off police station, or somewhere, right? In Dubai. And when the policemen, they talked to me very nice, they made me sit down and all this. But when they spoke, when they called this, tried to, because he had given me his number, or something, I don't know, I can't remember properly. Yeah, did he give me his number? Like, this person has insulted me. Like, I wanted to know because if you're in Dubai, I want to know, right? Then the police officer, when they spoke or talked to this person, then he started to get angry at me, scolding me. I'm not well. I've come so far. I don't even know this area. I don't know this area of Dubai. And when I will get the taxi going out, I'm not well. So incidents like this made me suspect that the sheikh was involved in torturing my brother Abbas, right? So it wasn't that I'm lying about my brother, United Emirates Sheikh being involved, but that I guessed it. And, I have this force here who keeps stopping me and telling me, no, it's not that this, but it's that, and all this. This also problem I have, right? Went to possess a police station, and the police officer got angry at me, scolding me. So, so I expect respect and care and understanding. Okay, so I will get to this last part too. Am I a narcissist? Because listening to Sam Vaknin's many videos, and since we're being subject to, like, fighting the witch, they purged me, uh, right, in Karachi, my house in Karachi, my parents' house. They We had a house in Karachi, and we still do, and so I've lived most of my life there. And problem is that, like, in uh, they told me, my father told me that, and my mother, like, my mother's like, we can't, like, write this lie all the time. I can't write this lie all the time. Change it. That we're born in Georgia, but the rest of my brothers, maybe after Zuhair, the second one, they put born in Karachi, and I was also born in Karachi, right? But and they've even, put our ages higher than uh, the age we are in our passport and things like that. Even my cousins here in Dubai, or we're from Sharjah actually, but we live in Dubai. My cousin was saying recently when I went for Eid to visit them to Dubai, to the Dubai house. He was saying that our ages have, so has mine, and so the ages are put like we're older in the passport than we are in real life, birth certificate. So they didn't take my birth certificate and they put for me born in Sharjah. And you see, for that too, I suffer because they kind of have to really make sure that if I have to renew the ID passport, my father will said he's going to do that. Like renew my ID. Uh, they need the family book. So I have the family book of my father, right? I gave them, and then they like they said it's in Arabic. And although I thought this person was Arab, it sounded we can't read this properly. So again, so I was sending each and every paper of my family book, right? So there's and then I was like, I'm no. He said sorry to disturb you. I said, I'm not busy. I'm tired. And then he knew that I'm from the people of determination. But I told him I don't have a card. Although he said I might get a discount. Anyway, so I called my father and said, "No, can you send me on WhatsApp your original uh, family book copy or a screenshot? Oh no, sorry, not screen. That the picture." Then the one communicating with me on the WhatsApp from my ID, it's okay, and then he called and he said, "Sorry, can I ask you something?" Very politely, are you a person of determination? Since you said that you've been financially helped and all this, I said yes, but I don't have that special, the other card for it, and all this, right? So anyways, so for my brother, I don't know, during that time, something's following in Dubai. Also, the police in Qusay's police station being very rude with me after talking to this person who ordered me to go and pray, uh, and calling me a monkey face. And then we had, unfortunately, His Highness Sheikh Muhammad's daughter, which came on my homepage, YouTube. So I had to look at that too. So I'm not lying. I just get, I just, if suspecting that the some UAE sheikh, but I'm not lying, right? And I flip it. It's very terrible energy, please. So Madiha talks, the trolls that came there, and I flipped against Madiha later on. This is what they want, and so much. Like during my sleep, I get bad, depressing dreams that emotionally make me depressed. But at least I get some sleep, and then getting up. Something in my head, it's like in my veins, in my blood, voices, negative energy that, of course, is going to make me flip and make me feel terrible. And it's making me feel terrible. So there's also, anyways, I've changed. I'll get back to my brother's short video. I've made it private, but the comments, some of them were, I wanted to address that comment. I removed it actually. Just recently got up and removed it. You are lying like your other content. What is my content? Where am such rude people, right? See, I don't mean to undermine anyone, but recently, like, the trolls, I felt they were trolls, came on Madhya Talks. I was, in fact, before that, praising this. It's so helpful for Pakistan. But also that when Anna Haq came, she doesn't come here. She comes in these other ex-Muslim big channels. It just doesn't matter, you know. but it shouldn't matter to me unless they are pinching, the psychic attacks on me ongoing. So that's why I'm always compelled to do this. Otherwise, I don't want to trouble anyone. I don't want to disturb anyone. In fact, Anna Haq, who is very popular, like she goes around everywhere in the ex-Muslim live chat. I've seen her, um, when she was saying that there's a to Madiha that please remove this. They've made an ID of me and they're abusing this person. False ID on my name. There's a false ID who has come here and he's taken my name or they have taken my name and they're abusing here. And I couldn't tell because I couldn't see abuse on Anahak. So maybe I've banned them. I don't know. And I was like, is this necessary? Like I have done this on a live chat that you should tell these people off who are rude commands or at least you should say that like Salim Lalani, we weren't having rude commands, but it happened that we started the comment live chat started on me that I'm taking money from Aga Khan or what when I was defending Aga Khan. And you know how it is defending Aga Khan and the smileys on Salim Lalani's. So that's why it started on the live chat and Salim Lalani. Like if someone could, what's this activity? A lot of activities going on the live chat. Although they allow it like in many like apostate, prophet and other live chats, but um, I wouldn't allow this kind of activity, talking to each other and hello, hi, do you have samosa? And not, it's a distraction. I thought, okay, I know that I've also gone on a live chat. I can't remember who's. Like, why didn't you say to these live chat people to stop? Like, they're insulting me. They're saying, they're harassing me, bullying me here. But this was a long time ago. And I wasn't very famous. Like, so at least I felt that Anak should have, waited until or dealt with it herself because she's very she goes here and there. I've seen her. Um, Khalid Kamal, maybe Arif Sultan. Arif Sultan, I don't go on his live chats. I just do some video for human rights and then I share it um, on my Facebook. And we'll watch that video. I don't go live streaming for on Haris Sultan's. Oh, please, I wanted to, in the beginning, like, I have nothing against the sheikhs, and I hope when I say things against them, they forgive me and they are clement. They know I hope they understand that I'm not feeling well and I have to guess. And I did say that, and then, guessing and then putting a video on from a short video that my cousin gave me, that my brother sent that his daughter or someone took the video when he was having a fit in the bathroom, in his bathroom. Then later on, I was told telepathically that his wife wants to kill him. And I've heard from her black magic in India, Pune, and her mother also had it, and she prayed with the things like that. So they also believe in black magic. And she's from Pune, India. And she tried to hurt me here in my apartment. So we don't, like an ayah who was negligent. Sorry, didn't kill. Who was negligent about my baby sister, infant sister, 6 months old, 3, 6, 7. So I was in my father's parents' room and I was sleeping in the cot. My father came and said, "Oh, Salwa is dead. Salwa has passed away, Zahra." And then he said, "Go back to sleep." I was sleeping. So it happened in Karachi many years back before my third brother Abbas was born. Before him, Salwa, my mother had a baby girl and gave it after some months, gave it to the ayah, and she was feeding her when she was able to, she was able to have the bottled milk. She was feeding her, and she said she went to sleep, and so that bottle choked her, that milk bottle choked my sister Salwa, and she died. And my father just said, my father didn't hit, nothing. He's not at that time, never aggressive with the girls or women. Oh, sorry, with females, never with my mother either. So didn't give that ayah any hard time. Just said, okay, you leave. There was an organization of ayahs, sending ayahs to houses at that time in Karachi before we went to London. Yeah, before we went to London in my childhood with the family. So this was 70, I don't know, 74, 73. No, sorry. That's before my brother was even born. So that would be like a 71, 72, 1972. So you see, we don't, like, I've learned from my father, we don't, like, bring cases, complain. And in London, when I was old enough, adult now, studying for law in a college, University of Wolverhampton, internal, but the college was in London, the UK university, um, Alban College, internal University of Wolverhampton, law. So what happened? Oh, my passport was to expire, and if I used to go to Karachi for vacations. So if your passport is not valid for 6 months, they won't give a Pakistani visa. And I realized, oh, my passport. My father said, okay, go to this consulate in London, UAE consulate. And I went there, and they were taking like a month. They took. So my father told me that his brother, he knows the big person there, UAE, the head there, right? His eldest brother, and he will do something. So when I went there, like I didn't know Arabic, right? And there was this. My father told me he was Egyptian, so I found that he was not very cooperative with me, and that we didn't get that respect. Also, forget it, but like no, I mean not forget it. I mean I forgot it then, but you know also these kind of slips, like someone is inside of me, I'm possessed. So where I'm suffering for something, like fear here is like, why? Because why do I have this fear here? Why don't I have it in Karachi? Why didn't I have it in Karachi? Because I wouldn't say they lied about. They just didn't give some mess up happened. I don't know what my father said. My great grandfather. Oh God! So we have to suffer, the children who have nothing to do with this. Like, did can you think about it, right? Um, I was not the one to make my passport. I was in infancy. How many months old when my passport was made in Dubai, and they put born in Sharjah for my mother also when they made my mother's and me. And we're not born in Sharjah. We're born in Karachi. And my mother used to say to my father when she would travel that please take it back and change this. And my father said, now it can't be changed. Born in Karachi. Now, my mother, she could, even though she's from anywhere else, the Arabs marry men, then their wife becomes an Emirati, like my brother's wife. Some of them marry for the passport. My mother was too small. She was 13 years old. My father says she was 14, but she knows what her age, right? 13 years old. I mean, so I believed in my mother than my father, because the uncle also, in London, he brought up my age, and they're very argumentative and all this, right? Oh no, you're 16 years old when I'm 15 years old. My God, it's not like on the day of your birth. So they're very argumentative like this. So, anyways, I had an experience myself with my father's brother. Don't bring chips here, and they're so. Anyways, always forgiven. I used to meet them with a good heart, clean heart, but they are always like this with us. Something daunting, something. Even when he came to my mother's death, yeah, say things against me, taunting and insulting and all this. So because my father's side Arab, so I've had this other problem that I'm afraid of Arabs, right? And then Pakistani is another problem. But I had decent Pakistani male friends who were very scared of me, respected me, and they're not. Like at least we didn't have the sex thing, like go to clubbing and this, we not sleeping around, nothing like that. You know, my like Tanhaya, you can become friends and very clean stuff we had in Karachi. This part I really liked. What I didn't like about Arabia was this the sleeping around that Loy Macedo talks about. A lot of sex and clubbing and all this in Dubai. Sorry, Dubai. Uh, but I don't mean to be malicious. I just hope that one day this will change. Maybe it doesn't change, but then I have to live with it, right? Maybe I haven't changed. So, anyways, I'll tell you about that, change or not. Whether narcissists don't even know they are narcissists. So, I found that out now. I don't know who is or whether we are. Look, I don't pretend to care. If the way I say things, you can see it's not even me. I want to say things softly, kindly, and all this. Like the American, there are some really good Americans out there. They don't get angry. Europeans, level-headed, Britishers, they don't even haven't seen them complain like I've been done higher, right? So Zara Ahmed and Zen and Hasina Moen's video. Oh, drama, sorry. Okay, slip of tongue again. You see, I'm being bombarded by a lot of thoughts, negative thoughts, and also distracted. So, in the Zara Ahmed and Zen's friendship, this is how my friendship was with my male friends in Pakistan as I grew old. I kept my life very like wanting to be decent, ikhlas, khulus se rehna zindagi, giving the respect, earning the respect. God knows what they did to me. So we find out through Christian prayers now. But Christians help themselves, and I think you have to become a Christian to. Anyways, they put it on YouTube, so I use their prayers now. Although I'm not a Christian, logically it doesn't make sense to me. I've seen some contradictions, but it's better than Islam, much better. And then I was doing actually, I wanted to help. Even though in Dubai, I know that maybe talking about religion in the way, so I said, if I talk like this, like to bring peace between, and that the Sunnis stop, those Sunnis who have been calling Shias kafirs and mushriks, they stop. And among you, Sunni and Shia, there should be unity. So for that, I started another thing, videos on that. I can't make videos. I come live stream here, but I don't put the live chat off. Although I think it would be better for my health, I should become selfish and put the live chat off. Mm. This just consider this videos that I can't make. Can't even prepare. I am not even prepared for this. So I hope. So the last. Uh, so I wish my UAE sheikhs. I apologize for that video putting it on you. That some Emirati sheikh wanted. My brother himself told me that how much they care for the Emiratis and how much medicine they've for him free. It's free for us. Like it goes in lakhs, right? If you buy it for a month, um, and for months end, and psychiatric help and psychiatric medication and medical medication, going to Rashid Hospital for free, Amal Hospital for free, government hospitals for national hospitals here are free for us in the UAE because we're Marathis. Now you see, I was told when I come to Dubai, I have to wear the abaya. But then I saw my mother's relative closer to my mother, but also my father's community. She married in, right? So she's got daughters, and her daughter, like I was like, oh, and I didn't say hi to her, and I just saw her, and they told was with me that maybe told me that she is, you know who she is? She is this one's daughter. So my mother, this Arab community who lived in Karachi, or she's really from my mother's community, and she married my father's community, Arab, who lived in Karachi. And then they came to Dubai. So they don't wear the abaya in at the airport also, right? And I was supposed to wear the abaya, and I couldn't handle it. There was this time before we had to hold it with our hands, and I struggled. Anyways, I did it at the airport for the airport. And they told me, whether it was my aunt or that she doesn't even have, maybe she knows Arabic, but she's come from abroad, she studied, and she doesn't speak in Arabic. Maybe I was told that. I'm not sure about that, 100%, but that I saw her not wearing the abaya at the airport, immigration giving her passport, and after her, we some uh, people, I mean, after her, we went right to the immigration for the nationals in Dubai airport. So, uh, so, um, so now you see, like Hussein Sajwani's daughter, she doesn't wear the abaya, right? Amira Sajwani, her daughter, my mother's relatives, daughter from my mother's relative side, the wife of Hussein Sajwani is from my mother's relative side, married to Hussein Sajwani, my father's relative side. So I thought, the why do we have to wear the abaya? It was a long time ago, 1980s, in the late 80s. I saw her at the airport, and someone told me, who was it? Because my mother doesn't talk like that. My mother was not with me. The, who did I come with? Maybe there was someone. My brother, no, my father. I wasn't. I can't remember who I was. It had to be. I couldn't have come alone. 1988. Oh, my father didn't come with me. I don't know who I was with, and maybe my aunt was with. I'm not sure. No, no, no. I don't know who told me. Anyways, We don't talk. We don't. I don't know. Maybe just saying that. She's this one's daughter, an Emirati. Okay. So this also very, and then we have our language away from Arabic language. Like we are from the Luwati family. And then my father's family wasn't that good with me. Uh, I kept away, and my mother also kept away from Dubai, living in Dubai. She loved Karachi. She was Pakistani origin, but Emirati passport because we get this problem, right? I'm always scared here that, or they might, they'll have to take more time to recheck everything. Why doesn't she know Arabic? But they won't ask. Sometimes it's rude to us this way. Like once I used Persian, my father said, don't use Persian. Immigration, use English, right? I gave him, and he told me, do I know, like I could understand, like he was asking me Arabic. You know Arabic? I said, no, highly kamiduna. Like very little I know, or, I hardly know it. I just know ahlan wa sahlan this time. So then he was like, he took my passport, the immigration man, and rechecked. And then he came, right? So it takes time, right? So somewhere we suffer because we don't know Arabic. My uh, my brothers haven't suffered because in the passport, I think they can they say that we're my mother is Pakistani. You don't know Arabic, but you're wearing kandura. We are Arabs. My mother was Pakistani. My mother's Pakistani when she was alive. So this, I'm sorry, I had to. You see, the thing is, when Pakistanis come here and tell me against my sheikhs, it really gets to me, or against me here when they lived in Dubai or they were born in Dubai and will complain. And why doesn't the UAE government take action against me? Maybe you have to see the whole history, and I'm much grateful to UAE. उधर इधर लूटते नहीं हैं अपने इमारातियों को, ना expats को लूटते हैं. You see, in taxis, if you go to somewhere, टैक्सी ड्राइवर्स भी लूट सकते हैं. इधर मार्केट है जो लूटती है फॉरेनर्स को. At least, so whatever I had heard in Pakistan against UAE, Dubai, child jockey, I said, I wouldn't, when I'd come here, I wouldn't talk about it. Any of my cousin, none of my business. I'm going back to Karachi. Um, yeah, human rights, well, what can we do? Marna hai kya? Like, marna nahi hai na? And like Loy Macedo, I was also, when he was saying, I was like, oh my God, I was like him. Like, but he would, if they would try to get him involved in okay, I could be an activist, human rights, but I can't be alone doing this without putting a license, without going there and saying, with the government working. Private freelance, I'm not sure if we can do this here. My father said this is not this Emirates. This is, my father told me, this is kingdom of, this is a sheikhdom. This is sheikhdom, not uh, what you think is Pakistan, right? Or some other country. So if we want to be human rights, I'm not sure if we want to do activist work, we have to inform the government or we have a license with the government, work with the government. I'm not sure if we can do it freelance. But since my case is such complicated and like Facebook sometimes live stream saves my life when I'm talking about it again, my story. And it's not because I want to give my story out or complain all the time. I'm unable to get up. This is what's happened to me. No medicine is working, no psychiatrist I can go to. And I don't want to go to anymore. This and that. And then, oh, thank you, Facebook. I'm able to get up. Oh, okay, so there's this courage that comes, or even a little bit of strength that I can then after the during the live stream, get up and make tea. I've just gotten up. I can't get up, right? So this is my lifeline now. What can I do? The social media helps a little bit, at least. If the person can't breathe properly and going on social media, it gives me that one breath that I can breathe properly, deeply, then why not use it? So this is the other reason why I started to use a long time ago from Karachi. And I didn't know that. Just recently someone told me that check. I checked, or someone here or on Facebook told, no, there's this thing. You see, the King of Jordan. So, you know, this I wanted, like Sunni Shia, King of Jordan. So I was going, like, then I was on this. I found my religion to be false through evidence, Quran evidence, King of Jordan on. Uh, I'll just put it, search it like this, right? So he brought all the leaders of the Muslim community, Muslims, Islam together. Aga Khan the Fourth, and say that it's pleased to grant the new Aga Khan the title is the title is Highness has been accorded by the British. Oh no, so King of Jordan. What was that town in magazine? Amman message, right? But here on social media, even the Shias don't leave his Highness. Oh goodness, recently even 12 Shias it so for its Muslim unity. In Pakistan, they didn't leave us. And I never used to say anything. I would just, even my friend who would come home to my place and, uh, when she would start the thing on that we call directly Allah, and we don't say anything to the Prophet's wives, and all this indirectly. And then, of course, I had by then found out that it was too shocking for me. Um, I wouldn't talk to my aunts on this matter, but later on, maybe it hit me that the Muslims, Sunni Muslims, don't take Shias. Like when it hit me, I think it was like later on, it really hit me that the Sunnis don't take the Shias as true as Muslims. Oh, and then I heard Ibn Sabah, Jews changed this. I don't know from whom, and from maybe a Sunni. So this, sorry, it's not focused. So King of Jordan, this did this. Which year was it? Just to see. So before, like I started to use social media, July 2005. Oh, okay, I didn't know this. So I've been using like 2007, 8. Oh, this was when I was in Karachi. I didn't know this. So later on, coming to Dubai, um, not in a political sense, but in a way to bring Sunnis and Shias to unite them, and now to unite them against me. So I used Understanding Shia Islam. I made a group on Facebook when I was in Karachi. I didn't know this has happened. It's united. They've Aga Khan is Ismail is king of Jordan. The big leaders, religious scholars like your from Al Azhar Sunni Al Azhar University. If he's a Sunni Muslim head, which madhab I don't know he's from, but he's a non-Shia, and so they all agreed that what this Ismaili Islam is a madhab of Islam, right? And I checked some videos and some right videos, Sunni Shias talking on YouTube, and so that's really nice to see those videos. But it's very disturbing to see. It was very disturbing to see that Sunni Shias having debates and not taking each other. We say they are victims. That's how we were told to think, and not that to blame them and say they are the ones lying. You are liars. You have split the, like that negative way. You have split the community. Don't call yourselves Shias or Sunnis, even some coming here against the Sunnis also. I am a Sunni, but I call myself a Muslim. Even a Sunni saying this also, or a Quran only, which are in minority, I heard. So it's very disturbing. It was very disturbing for me. I was trying to do that. A couple of old videos, maybe you'll see on my other YouTube channel. Something that Shias are Muslims, and you can, like Prophet Muhammad has made Imam Ali the next leader after him, Madlang, something like this from the Quran. What was it? And that if you're saying that Shia said this against the wives, then read this Dejani's books and also Surah Tahrim ayat, the wives, who were the wives who annoyed Prophet Muhammad. So I was on that subject on this Surah Tahrim. And so it didn't also start from Ibn Sabah and the pen and the paper hadith, where Prophet Muhammad calls, Umar bin Khattab calls Prophet Muhammad delirious, not to give him the pen and paper which he asked for, the pen and paper, or if you want to search, the calamity of Thursday. Hadith. Sorry, the number I can't remember. Ibn Abbas said when the ailment of the Prophet became worse, he said, "Bring for me paper and I will write for you a statement." So it's not from Ibn Abbas that the Shias took Ibn Abbas. Oh, sorry, Ibn Sabah. Sorry, it's not from Ibn Sabah, a Jewish man who divided the Muslim community. And whoever divided the Muslim community as we know it, as the Shias know it, they don't blame the Sunnis like that, the way the Sunnis blame the Shias for being liars and holding on to this lie and giving Islam a bad name still. We say that they are victims, like Tejani has written in his book when he visited the Shia Islamic scholars. We don't blame the Sunnis like that. And I'm not able to talk softly. Sorry. Ugh. You know how it is. I have been saying this. For me, someone looking at me, my expressions at times changing. I let it be then. My Karachi American School, I contacted her. She was saying, whatever is coming on you, don't, then don't because it takes a lot of energy, right? Then I was like, what if I become, what if I become like what they want to make me? Just that it's hitting, they're throwing things psychic on the metaphysical level. Just take it, just accept it, just don't resist it. Don't resist it. Like if they're trying to change they want to make me angry, don't resist it because, it's more powerful. I feel it and it hurt. Even then, I think that just, even if I don't resist it, it's painful. If I let it be, can you imagine like someone at your face burping and man lolling his tongue, sticking his tongue out at you? In the third eye, you can see this. And the burp, I could like, and who's drinking alcohol? I can taste alcohol in my mouth here. I don't know where. I don't in London. I didn't drink alcohol. I wasn't going socializing. Uh, Libby, my friend, my Christian friend, on my birthday gave me alcohol like, for gift and alcohol. I gave it back to her. I said you should have given it to Jade, this American Lebanese American from the Navy, who he was in that Christian blocks. He came and Daryl, Libby, and all they. So we, like you should have given me the CD, music song CD. Sorry, I just have to close something. And you should have given me the CD and J, the American Navy man. The what you might call it, the alcoholic drink. Sorry, bottle. Uh, I give it. Then I left it because I was going to London. I left it in my cupboard, clothes. And then when I came back, I was thinking, and then I said, Libby, I've brought this. Shall I bring it back? You people have it. I can't use this alcohol gift of birthday. Sorry, I have to give it back to you. She said, okay, okay. And then I took it back to them. Sorry, I hope you don't mind. It's a gift, I know, but I can't use it in Karachi. So I had in the beginning, Turkish. So the Turkish Muslim girl was saying she was having this coffee alcohol, and I was like, "What is this coffee alcohol? Creamy." So like my mother has tasted like punch when we went to Miss Tissa's sister's house. Miss Tissa said to my mother that this punch has alcohol. My mother said, "Oh, it's okay." And when my mother's aunt came, she tasted beer because from America. My mother's aunt came, gave her some from her can to drink. So I was like, "Oh my god, okay, this alcohol." And so I don't drink like social, like if I want to kill myself, if I'm disturbed, then I can use anything. It doesn't have to be alcohol. But if alcohol is at hand, and if there's no phenol or poison or some medication like Valium or okay, this was a long time ago. During I was separated from Mr. Couldn't take life. I felt like I was forced to. Okay, so this, I'm not. So, what was the point in saying this? Then my friend, this ex-friend, blaming me for what I haven't. I don't do this thing, right? If like one blue moon once, my father brought this later on. He said, I said, I know. Oh, this has alcohol. He said, no, it's medicine. You put some drops, but mostly you feel like this alcohol in it a lot. And I was like, Daddy, I can't. Thank you. Yeah, you brought this from London when I'd graduated from Holborn College and come back. Uh, he went to London and he brought something for me. There would drops you put, just a few drops. And I said, no, I don't like the taste of it. It has alcohol. It's like rescue, right? I don't like the taste of alcohol. It also is very something. It doesn't suit my system. Yeah, this one. You see, natural stress relief for no, here, not for pets. Sorry, balance. Yeah, this one rescue for pets. No, but it was like this bottle here. No, it wasn't. It's for human beings. Rescue, balance, and positivity. These are capsules, or the drop one. BACH. I don't know how you pronounce it. Bach or Bach. Bach, I think. Okay. So this. So now, uh, please forgive me. Please overlook. I don't lie. I don't mean to lie. Sometimes there's a force here. And a trail of like I started to suspect some UA, and then there was this. So for my brother, it's not the UA. I've made it private now, or I'm going to remove that because I can't see it myself. It's been shorts video on my brother having a fit in his bathroom. And I even thanked those who were concerned, said sad, but there were some really rude comments there. I wonder who puts it. I saw rude comments against Amira Sajwani, fathers from Damak Sajwan, yes, Damak properties. A lot of videos she's given. There are videos here, right? Amira Sajwani. Very rude comments, even in Dubai. Um, this is her, right? Hussein Sajwani's daughter. Under, I think, in Dubai One channel, rude comments. And so I have been also that people, it is unacceptable. We need a world of love, caring, and all this. If you ignore, let's say, a child when he's crying, you could, the parents could, or the environment can, what do you call it, encourage narcissism in them, because a narcissist can be made a narcissist, not born a narcissist, right? And I showed you that video from Dr. Ramana that the narcissist doesn't even know he is a narcissist. And what else is there? Like we Shias, we were told what Tejani wrote, what the religious scholars or Shia religious scholars told him. It's written in the book. So maybe then I was guided, and then I was guided that the Sunnis are a victim, we say, of this Umayyad, the enemies of Islam and Prophet Muhammad and Imam Ali and the Ahlul Bayt. So we don't, we understand you are victims. We don't blame you and go after you and keep saying, keep repeating, you are kafirs, you are mushriks, you are this, you are followers of one who uh, played an instrumental, thing on martyring Fatima Zahra, the Prophet's daughter. We sympathize with you. We are not your enemies as a Shia. And then a Shia coming here and all this. So in us, like someone was saying to me, and I was also wondering, where's that feeling for the animals? Um, for a stray kitten, you want to take it home. You want to. Where's that feeling for those oppressed inside? I was asking my Christian friend, come brother, is it? It's inside. I was like, he said, no, no, it's not religion. It's not religion that gives you that humanitarian feeling, that humane sympathies, empathy for others. It's inside. It comes from inside, without religion, not morals or anything, but compassion, which should come from, or that feeling of, for another, being in pain, like Saadi has written. Saadi, the Iranian Persian poet, a human being hurts another. So this says, whoever wrote that on my brother's, under that video, short video, my brother being having fits for whatever reason now, that I'm lying and my content is a lie. Just should real, like, what kind of a person are you? I think even, if I think international law, even UAE sheikhs would understand, wouldn't they? That I'm not feeling well, not to take action against me, and allowed me to do this without putting me in jail or fining me, or if I abuse someone outside, or in that they would understand, right? Clemency, and not fine me. Who can they, but I can't pay. I'm broke. Like financially, and I'm from the people of determination here. So they'll have, what? They're going to jail me? And I'm not misusing this. But I felt that, so I was like, I wish the Saudi leaders, Islamic leaders, Shia Islamic leaders should get together, civilized, like it happened a long time ago in India, Peshawar nights. This is the way, not debates, not bring your Peshawar nights. This is not my suggestion even. This is Shia religious scholars say it's better not to have debates, although some have put it as a debate happening. It's a dialogue. Somewhere I read this is a debate. You see, this is a dialogue. Shias are not allowed to have debates and not go to the Sunnis and start, and maybe not even like what happens in the speaker's corner between Shias and Sunnis, at least